Alright, hello everyone and welcome to my very first real video recorded and published from my new PC. I'm gonna quickly update you on my new PC itself and then on the next couple of weeks from my channel as well. After that we'll play some Anno 1404. I'll put a little annotation up here if you wanna just skip to that gameplay instead. Right, so new PC. Let's talk about specs real quickly here. It's got an Intel Core i5-4690 at 3.5 gigahertz with 8 gigs of RAM and a GeForce GTX 960. So it's not
water
like
supplies are running out.
uber top spec, but considering the budget I wanted to allocate to this and the type of mostly non-graphics heavy games I tend to cover on the channel, I felt that this PC will do more than just fine in the coming time. In the background you can already take a quick look at,
ship ahoy!
thank you, at how the game looks. I'm still figuring out some rendering issues. As I noted before yesterday in my update, I've been having some issues with that. So I'm now using a different renderer and it seems to work just fine again now, although I feel I could still get a better looking videos from this PC. So I'll just keep trying to improve the quality of the videos, and in the meantime I'll stick with this setup that I'm using right now to get videos to you guys again. So a bit more updating to do on the channel itself. I felt like we were sort of stuck with just playing Anno 1404 and Big Pharma. So I want to try and mix things up a bit, experiment with what you guys like to see and so on. So just this morning, for example, I did some testing with Anno 2070, which is the installment that came after Anno 1404 and takes place in the future. And perhaps we'll do a short playthrough for that in preparation for Anno 2205. That is, as you know, coming on November the 3rd. So that also means that we will probably wrap up the Anno 1404 playthrough at some point, in the not too distant future. We'll see what we can do there. Yeah, we'll just have to figure it out. It also depends on what you guys like to see, of course.
You have been chosen to represent the Empire's interests.
Right, request here. So I'm also looking for some more quick overview material, and I have found some interesting games that I hope to receive copies of from the developers. And I might even want to buy some of those games anyway to test them, so that will be fun. And lastly, I'm also looking into other recent AAA titles.
That's extremely
to make
friendly
a series of. For example, Europa Universalis might be a good candidate, Cities Skylines. Those sort of games are all within my grasp now that I have this new PC, and I couldn't really play them before. I couldn't even play them on my PC, let alone make a pretty recording of them. So yeah. Love the water effects, by the way. Oh, so pretty. Right. So, yeah, of course, suggestions are welcome, of course, as well,
are a true
on games
friend.
that we can play. Yeah, so yeah, lots of stuff to be excited about. This is like a Siamese card guy. Oh dear. So, without further ado, let's get back into the gameplay. The Anno 1404, the very first video on Anno 1404. Let's see. I think we were just setting up a... I think we were actually upgrading our trade routes, because we had some difficulties with those. We had some trade routes that were used for two types of goods, and I basically wanted to change that, and so we did. I think we're only bringing over salt now, for example, to this island. It's been a while, by the way. I've recorded last time, I think, in the weekend, so it's been in the last weekend, actually. It's now weekend again, but I recorded Anno for the last time in the last weekend. So yeah, meat production is, I think, doing fine here. Really like that you can now actually read what it says here, rather than have to guess when I publish to YouTube. I hope this video comes out alright. I've been doing some testing, and yeah, there's still some improvement, as I said. Improvements to be made, as I said, so we'll see. You know, I was also thinking, because we are actually now coming up at probably somewhere near the end of this playthrough, we might want to go and complete the feast quest here. just to see what happens, because I'm not quite sure what will happen. So that might be interesting. So yeah, let's take a look at that now, don't we? We need the beer though. Let's see. Do we have a beer ship? I think we did. Can't remember where it is though. I think this is actually, yeah, this is the beer ship, but that's actually the one that we need for our island. Santa Barbara. Ooh, look at how nice this now looks. Takes some time for some buildings to pop up in their full pixelated thingies, but still, very nice. This is all at high settings. I hope my PC can cope. Or the recording at least. I'm recording at somewhere around 7,000 kilobytes per second, so I don't know. Actually, let's bring over this ship back home. Still looking for that beer ship. I think there was one ship that had already had a lot of beer on it. Or perhaps I am mistaken, because I can't seem to find it anymore. I think it's gone. So how much beer do we have in storage then? Okay, 207, so that's no problem. So once the Excalibur gets home, we can actually send it along to complete the quest. Okay. Might also want to try and see...
The Sultan has presented you with these building plans as a gift.
If we can get to the cathedral, but I think it's going to be a bit difficult. We need 2,000 noblemen for that. And we are... Oh, we're actually quite close. Might want to give it a shot. We can just do it at the same time that we are completing the feast. This is like doing nothing here. Very interesting. So I think we should place a marketplace. Somewhere around here and then extend. So you might want to get rid of these walls. Get rid of this.
On behalf of the Sultan.
Yes. Let's place a marketplace. Somewhere like this. Yes.
Everything your heart could desire.
Get rid of these roads here. So yeah, if the video actually doesn't come out all that pretty, then well, apologies in the first place, and I'll be sure to try and fix it. It's gonna be a bit of a period of experimenting with the different settings, seeing what we can do. Let's increase this here. I'm sure we will get there at some point. Actually, get rid of this wall here. Might want to get it all the way around instead. So what I'm trying to do is not to move the screen too much, because that has actually caused some problems in my test videos.
A good deal is always a welcome change.
Why won't this work? Yeah, there we go. The wall is doing weird. Being weird. Yeah, okay, fine. So I think the Excalibur will now probably be back, yes. Lots of beggars moving around there, I think they are. No. Can we drop them? We need to drop them. Otherwise we won't be able to... Yes, there we go. Otherwise we won't be able to fill the ship up with beer. Although we do have the massive cargo holds. So actually it might not have been necessary. These are actually quite massive, jeez. 70 tons for each slot here, which is amazing. So 50 more. I think this is enough. So let's bring it to the other ship here that is already waiting for the quest, and we'll see what happens. Very interesting to see, I think. Yes, let's also start expanding here. Does this cover that? No, it doesn't. So we'll have to build some stuff here. Let's start with a, I don't know, a chapel. It's not gonna be a very efficient layout here, as you could probably tell. Although this does fit magically. Can we fit the road here? Let's hope we can. We cannot. Would this work? That would be amazing. I think it does. Very nice. This doesn't fit though. Oh well. Go like this. And like this. I'm just placing buildings at random here, basically. That's what is happening. This won't work, of course. Oops. Well, this will. Yes. So what else do we need here? We are going to need some... Well, let's take a look at these.
I shall have a mass held in your honor.
Thank you. Marketplace, yes, we've got that. We don't have the church yet. We need a tavern and a debtor's prison. So let's start with a... Oh, this is interesting. Yes, this is the layout I'm used to. Let's start with the debtor's prison.
You've got a good deal there.
Actually, this is going to be fine now. And actually, we do need some roads.
There is a
here.
lack of company in your settlement.
Yes, I just noticed. Don't worry. It's fixed now, okay? Alright. We good here? Yes, we good. Okay, tavern. This might work, I think. Yes. I'll just place it. I'm not going to be too picky about things here because of the impending doom of our colony, basically. So why are these houses not actually advancing? This is an interesting question. Perhaps it might take some more time. They've got everything fulfilled, so it will probably happen at some point. Amusement, so that's the tavern. Now we need the church as well. So that's going to cost us some glass, which we have enough of, it seems. This is, I don't know, let's just place it here. Right next to the marketplace, okay? Oh, this is actually not going to work.
Your money
fine,
is in
though.
safe hands here.
See if it connects. Yes, it does. Very nice. And some more houses.
Some of those houses look rather dilapidated. You should repair them.
What? The Carpenter House.
You never cease to amaze me. You have surpassed yourself by building.
Completed the warehouse. Ah, very nice.
They said the fish will last for all time.
Ooh, look at it. So fancy. So how much tonnage do we have now? 505 tons of storage. So that's amazing. I think it also does some other stuff, which I'm not too sure about anymore. I think it... Something to do with ships, I think. Can't remember. Not sure if we can check it either. Is there like... Yeah, historic warehouse. Extended cargo holds plus 15, increased speed plus 5. Very nice. So actually, that's a rather impressive building. So now we've got the fleet here. Let's bring it over to this island. I really hope this video works in terms of bitrate and all that sort of stuff. Have we upgraded this Noria? Yes, yeah. Because it turns out to be a pretty interesting episode, if I do say so myself. Do we have any ship that is not in use? No, I think we do not. So let's build one in order to complete this map 3 islands. Oh, it's gonna take some time to complete that quest. So let's see what happens here. There we go. Coming in for the feast.
Have you taken care of that matter?
Actually, no, not safe. Let's, yeah, here we go. Save game. Just to be sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. If Willem van der Mark and, what's his face, Leif Jorgensen actually instantly declare war on us, then we are in a lot of trouble.
Game saved.
So there we go.
Your actions have earned you my
Let's
respect.
fraternize this with
We
you.
must set...
Nothing else? That's it? Okay, that's fine with me. Let's take a look at the diplomacy tab here.
Will I never?
Current diplomatic status, allied.
What is your wish?
Actually,
You're here.
they don't
Hooray!
mind.
Please never go away.
Oh, life. Get a life. Oh, sorry. You have discovered an island belonging to Live Jurgensen. Ah, we are now actually seeing what the Corsairs are seeing, which is very interesting. Very nice. Okay. So now we have, actually, we do have 2 ships. So let's cancel this one. We've got 2 empty ships, idle ships. This is a nice fleet. So we need to fill those up with books. See what happens. Have we started increasing here? Yes.
Your water supplies are running out.
Let's fix this first. There you go. So we are actually increasing the building levels here. Ooh, what happened here? So this is probably why we needed the carpenter building. Don't know where it is though. Bear with me here. Carpenter's house. Repairs building against influence. Reduces risk of fire. Let's just place it here. See what happens.
Is your carpenter keeping the buildings in good... We've
I have
never
no
had
idea.
it so good,
I
don't you
really
think?
don't know what's going to happen here. It's just the actual HP. No, it's the amount of houses. So is there any way we can see how these houses are doing? Health-wise, so to speak. Not sure if there is, but somehow this has all collapsed on itself. Well, oh well. Okay. Let's actually do some more building here. I think then we'll call it a day for this very first episode from my new PC. As I said, I hope this works. I did some testing, but just now I increased the bitrate again and the actual graphics. Perhaps I should have tested that first. It looks okay, so yeah, let's see what happens. Houses are advancing, so perhaps we'll be able to get to 2000 and start working on the cathedral. What I might also do is...
You have stumbled across another player.
Yes, more islands. What I might also do is actually continue playing this game off camera, for example, and then actually also play Anno 2070 at the same time, and then do Anno 2070 on camera. And then once I get the cathedral finished, which is of course one of the big hallmarks of this game, I think, I'll show it to you guys. I'm not sure if that's what is going to happen, because I don't have a lot of time
these building plans useful.
to play games, and if I do have time to play games, I would of course like to share it with you guys. So perhaps another option might be to run 2 Anno series parallel to each other. It's gonna be some logistics stuff to figure out, but we'll see. Any case, for now, thank you guys for watching this first episode of the sort of reinvented Anno series. I'm looking forward to the future of the channel. Lots of new possibilities that have opened up for us now that we have a new PC in the house. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm glad you guys are with me to experience this. So yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.